Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Friday night. It's 9 p.m. and we are back here on
How to Ace Your Career.
So guys, like you all know that we come here Friday 9 p.m. to help you ace your career, especially for people who are in the mid-age. So I'm talking about people with 15 plus years of experience. When they get stuck in their life, they're facing various challenges in their career, or they don't know how to move to the next job because they're so damn comfortable in the existing role and the organization. That's the time they reach here. They also come to us when they feel that they have something more to offer. So mid-age is a stage where, you've done your job, you did it because you just landed into that, you made the money, but now you feel you want to do something more beyond just making money with your career. And that is the time when people come to us. That's the stage called as mid-age. So to introduce ourselves, I'm Nutan. I'm a career and a life coach, and I specialize in mid-age people.
Yeah, I'm Dheeraj. I'm a life coach, career coach, as well as a business coach. And both of us put together, we create this company called as MD Life Coaching.
So guys, like you all know, we come here every night with one of the topics which is relevant for your career. And today, one of the most crucial aspects that we need to have if you want to grow in your career path, whether you're an individual contributor or you're wanting to play a leadership role, whether you're a manager or you want to become a manager, whether you're in a mid-management and you want to move into a senior management role, at every stage and juncture of life, this role is really very, very important. So tonight we are going to discuss on the hidden power of mentorship in mid and senior professionals. So like we all are so used to this thing called as Google on our phone. So I thought, why not let me start from here? So when I asked Google the definition of mentorship, something which popped up was,
Google says the act or process of helping and guiding another person to support their personal development. That's what mentorship. Okay. It also says, note that we've said personal development here rather than career development. And that's because ultimately mentoring is all about people. We mentor people. That's what anybody does. So that was it came.
In my perspective, mentorship is basically a two-way process, right? The mentor is there to guide, nurture, support, raise the mentee, while the mentee is actively seeking the mentor, is taking actions based on the feedback given by the mentor, and finally he achieves the desired result. But ultimately, both the mentor and the mentee reap rewards from this beautiful reciprocal process.
Absolutely. All what we are going to tell you today is what we've been through. 30 years of my career. First, probably, of course, even today I'm a mentee and I'm being mentored by someone. But yes, till the age of maybe 10 years of my career, I had a mentor. And then from there, I became a mentor. It's been almost 20 years that I've been mentoring people and 10 years professionally coaching people. So we know both the sides of it. And that's why we are able to put something that, how both the sides are equally important to change your life, to shift your career completely altogether.
Yeah, actually, Dheeraj has raised a very beautiful point. If I look back, I can't say which one is more important. Whether being a mentee was more important in my personal growth and the way I've groomed up as a person, or playing the role of a mentor has groomed me as who I am today and what I can accomplish. I think both of them have equally played a role in what I am today. So let's try and understand why is mentorship.
I'm sure all of you would have this question that why it is so important. So let's consider a scenario that when you have assigned a task, perhaps finalizing a report or a presentation. Now, despite multiple reminders, the individual struggles to complete it. And in such a situation, you've got three options. Let's see what options you select. Okay. The first option, consider letting the person go and handle the task yourself. That's one. Second, provide instructions and step back. Tell him this needs to be done, step back. Third, collaborate, working alongside the individual to demonstrate the process. These are the only three options one has. Now, let's say all of you who are now live there, or all of you who are going to listen to us later, let's consider, have you been in the same similar situation? What is that you could do?
So have you really procrastinated doing something out of fear? And who was the person who helped you figure it out? I'm sure each one of us can relate to this. When we started working and through the journey, there are certain things which we definitely don't know. And that is why we as humans want to push that as the last thing. Though it's on the priority list, but that's the last thing that your mind comes to, because you're really fearful. You don't know what's going to happen. And if the end result is a disaster, instead of feeling embarrassed, getting humiliated, you better not do the task and take a blame on yourself, right? So if you went through that process, do you remember when did you go through and who was the person who helped you? I would love to know from all of you in the comment section. That would really enhance my learning also from you. That did you procrastinate something basically because of fear? And then who was that person who helped you figure this out and you could achieve the desired result? And when that person helped you out, what was the difference that got created in your life or your career? You know, there's something very beautiful that there came a movie which we all decided that we didn't want to miss, called as 12 Fail. So there's something very beautiful in that movie. There's one person who plays an amazing role through one small little act of his, which determines the course of action or probably the destiny of the hero of the movie. We all get these opportunities in life, and what we do with that opportunity really decides what kind of impact it will have on the other person. So mentorship is not about just being in that role, in that authority, in that position, senior, junior. You can do that any given time if you are in that state and you realize that one act of mine can change probably the career or the life of that person. So that brings me to the next question. Have you ever been in that position where you allocated the task and you had a mentee or a junior? What did you choose out of these three options? What did you choose to deal with the situation? Did you ask him to leave and you did it? There was no time left. You said, just let me do it and let me finish the task. Or you said that it is his job, let him do it. I'll just tell him the process. Or you said, you cannot do it. Let's do it together. What was the path that you took when you were in the situation, when you had allocated this task to any one of your junior or your peer or your team member or someone who's joined afresh in the company? I would love to know your comments, waiting for them. Till then, let's try and understand, why do we procrastinate?
So it's crucial, okay, to investigate why does a person is procrastinating. Procrastination often results from the fear of the unknown, number one. Second, we always procrastinate because somewhere we know by doing that thing, we are going to experience more pain than where we are. It's like, for example, going to the gym is a painful affair of getting up early in the morning and giving up what you love to eat food. So we procrastinate because the pain of leaving that food and the pain of getting up early morning is much more at the initial level than focusing on your health. That is why one procrastinates often. This is the reason. And the fear of the unknown. We don't know what will be the outcome, what will happen. So we don't want to go there.
Then, of course, if this is what is the reality, that procrastination stems out of fear, then isn't it really important to understand the reasons why this person was delaying this work, which was essential? And it's not that he's not aware. That person knows that this is very crucial to be delivered at this particular time. There is a deadline. And if he's still not doing it, then what you need to do? You need to approach the person with empathy. You need to create an environment when that person feels comfortable sharing his challenges. And this, I believe, marks the beginning of the mentorship process. It may be a very small example which is highlighting how the mentorship is more than just a guidance. It's a collaborative journey of growth and development. So this was one simple example of mentorship. Let's really understand, what can a mentor do for you?
So a mentor can help help you define your career goals. That's what a mentor can do. It can give you more clarity, because I feel the most important thing in career is clarity. Where is that you really want to reach? Because that's one of the reasons that 80 or more percent people are not happy in their job, because they are where they are by default. There was no clarity. Mentor gives you that clarity to define your career goals and helps you with the path. He is with you in that path, in that journey to achieve. Like I have a mentor for the last 29 years. 29 years, 1994. Till date, he's with me. And that's why probably one of the key secret or recipe to my success is my mentor, who's been there every single time. So I think he's with me in this whole journey or process of me starting from that small helper and today being a coach and being successful. So I think it's very, very important.
Then, of course, the next option. Most of us go through, in this great journey of life or career, go through a situation when you feel so stuck. You're wanting to move ahead, but you cannot. You cannot have a scope of stepping back. You're just at that place stagnating. So when you don't know how to move ahead, a mentor can help you get unstuck by giving you a fresh perspective.
Then, a mentor is a person, the most beautiful thing, he's non-judgmental and listens to you with empathy. So when I met my mentor, by that time, everybody in my life had judged that this guy is not going to do anything great. He's useless, he's good for nothing. He's gone into a position where I don't think anything's going to happen. He did not even once judge me. He believed me. He said that one thing, you have so much potential that you can one day create wonders. That one line and that empathy that he gave to me, that is why I'm sitting here, which my family could not do, he did. Hence, you can share all your fears, all your mistakes without worrying or being judged. One of the biggest reasons why we don't share even to our loved ones, because they will judge, or later they might hit you on that part. You told, now you're like this only. So that's something which a mentor doesn't do. He is not judging you and he's seeing you with empathy.
Somewhere at times I feel, imagine the corporate world gives you this environment of trust of the seniors on the juniors. And when you walk in there, you want to give your best, your energy, enthusiasm is there, but probably because of that enthusiasm, you're making some mistakes. But you bought in a new idea, you made a mistake, you have the courage to go and share that, this is what happened, now what do I do? And the senior is there guiding you that, wow, you at least took a new perspective. Great, this is how you can do it. If this is the kind of environment created in the organization, I can definitely say this, that 100 times more would be the growth of an organization. But there are so many reasons, I don't want to delve into it now, why this cannot be created or doesn't get created, because we all want such environment. But somehow it becomes so damn difficult to really create that environment for us and for others. The other thing that a mentor can do is help you grow in your career by helping you with the skills that you need to move to the next level. So probably a mentor could be a person who's technically very sound and he can help you reach the next level, or a mentor who's gone through all phases of his career and can tell you how to be resilient, how to be agile, how to really grow in this environment, how to learn to solve problems, how to take decisions. Like one of the clients whom I was just coaching, I finished the session just before our live, went through a huge challenge in the factory. He's in the plant, he's the HR head, and he went through a huge challenge. But in that crisis, what he was sharing was what used to happen before and what happened now. The most important thing in crisis is decision making. And this time I could take 7 crucial decisions in the most calm, peaceful manner. Everything what I decided, out of the 7, 5 went absolutely correct. 2 didn't go that well. But the fact that I had courage to own it and to take decision is something what I've learned, and I'm so excited about it. So I think that's really very crucial in crisis, decision making. So a mentor can help you with these kind of life skills.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, Alok Verma is writing here that one of the things that happens with mentor, that you are able to discuss things which you are not able to speak to your own self at times. So that's a wonderful point. Again, as per my mentor is concerned, what I love about my health mentor especially, he keeps pushing us beyond our comfort zone, especially in yoga that we are doing. Okay, constantly our mentor, keeps pushing and pushing and stretch and stretch and stretch. So though you're screaming and yelling, but once it gets over, you can experience your growth. You feel enlightened, like, it's like, yes, I did it. And I always thank her. I say, thank you so much for doing this. So success is not just scaling one peak. Okay, that's just not what success is. But looking at the next one, when you reach the first, like, last year we got 1.8 million impressions on LinkedIn. So immediately we decide that next year we are going to make it. How can we make it 2.5 million? Let's work on that. I told my team, everybody put together. So they thought we would be happy. I said, good, we've reached a peak now. Now let's go. So I told my mentor also that, we're looking out for going there. And that's something is life. If you're going to be happy at one peak, you will miss another. So the moment you reach one peak, immediately start thinking the next. And that's where the mentor comes in picture. The mentor can help you enhance your productivity, your performance, so that you're able to now from this peak reach to the next peak.
So if you're stuck in your career or frustrated that you're not growing at the pace that you expected to, you want to look at different alternatives and choose which one to pursue, then that's the right time to seek out a mentor. And I will repeat this again. If you're stuck in your career or you're frustrated that you're not growing at the pace that you expected, growth could be financial, growth could be designation, growth could be profile, growth could be a much bigger organization, whatever way, or you're looking at a different alternatives and you're not able to choose which one, that's the right time to seek out a mentor. Either you can look at options around you, a senior who can guide you. If you don't have them, then it's time to hire a mentor who can help you set fresh goals, give your career a new direction, and hold you accountable towards your goal so that once again, you're enjoying your job, you're in the same passion, the way you started work life, you got back into the same mode, you come back happy, having that sense of accomplishment and achievement, and are absolutely excited to go back to work at the next day. So for most people today, they don't even have to go back to work. They have to just be at home and work. Work from home option is available, but you're excited to open your laptop the next day.
So I have the question to all of you here live now, or we're going to see us later. How many of you have a mentor? Please put in the chat box. How many of you have a mentor?
And who's the person that you chose to? Was it a senior in your organization, or you stepped out and approached someone outside your circle, or you went to someone whom you know, or you hired someone?
Yeah, please write down that I do have a mentor and this is where it belongs to. Now, in the realm of organization process, hiring a mentor to cultivate the next generation of leaders is a paramount. Human resources, as the HR, being a company's greatest asset, can thrive under the effective leadership, propelling the organization to unprecedented heights.
So, we all know that though the organization is about technology, it's about the machines, it's about producing some products or delivering some services, behind all of this, there is only one asset, and that is the human there who's either delivering a service or is on the production line or is taking the company to new heights, but there's a human there. And as long as there are humans running the organization, it's very important to have a mentor who can guide them, lead them, and help them grow. So what does, coming back to focusing on mentor.
Yes.
We saw that this is what a mentor can do. But does mentorship help transform the life of the mentor itself? Yes, of course, it is undoubtedly.
So let's focus on the mentor now. Okay, we spoke about the mentee. Let's come to the mentor. I truly believe, being a mentor for almost now, probably 20 years, my life has completely transformed much more than being a mentee. Undoubtedly, okay, each individual possesses unique capabilities and competencies. Now, able to guide them all toward their goal presents a significant challenge for me as a mentor, okay, sparking my own personal growth in that process. Okay, I know how much have I learned, how much have I developed, how much have I grown in all these 20 years. to help someone else grow. I think I've grown 10 times more than where they are today. Steering this diverse group of individuals, because we are all so different, so diverse, wanting so many different things, and towards their prospective goal, it has presented an intricate challenge for me as a mentor. Okay, mentor has been challenged always and always, because he is the one who understands the responsibility that he has towards the mentee, initiating a profound personal and professional growth process. It's completely transformed my life completely.
So the mentor's evolution begins by finding various approach to inspire and motivate people. Different individuals with different process, different way of solving problems, different ways of resolving conflicts of people, because they all come from different backgrounds and circumstances. I mean, each and every time when I'm coaching someone, I find that my coaching has got stuck somewhere. Now, what is that I can do to pull this person out? It is never a one-stop solution. I'm racking my brains. And when I rack my brains, I find new solution. It's an aha moment. And that aha moment again continues the next time, probably with the same coachee for a different problem, or with a different coachee for a same problem, because that will not work. So that's how a mentor starts getting evolved as a person. And because of this multifaceted skills, it does not just benefit the mentee, but it increases and enhances the mentor's own wisdom and growth.
In fact, thanks to the virtual world, it's been quite some years now that we are coaching people across the world. Almost 12 countries, we have our clients who are there. And now, we are able to even learn how the work culture is there. Let it be Canada, let it be US, let it be Dubai, let it be Australia, let it be France, let it be, even Singapore, Japan. I'm really enjoying coaching these people, because I'm trying to learn the work culture there, how it is go there, how it happens there. And that has given me so much of new perspective. And also I've realized, by and large, it's somehow the same situation everybody goes through, having the same toxic boss, having the same kind of scenario. And I feel that, it's the same. It's not only in our country, it's 12 major big countries I'm talking here, all going. So
in fact, the weather conditions, how they really affect the emotional state of our clients. Because being in India, we never experience these extreme climates, right? But even weather conditions, extreme weather conditions, change or impact the person's energy and enthusiasm level. So guiding others necessitates the mentor to explore innovative ways of imparting knowledge, fostering a deep understanding of the subject matter, and cultivating much heightened awareness of diverse perspective. For example, I'll give you a small little example. So day before yesterday, I was standing there helping my son cook a new vegetable. He wanted to learn cooking. While I was there teaching him how to do it, he had some amazing questions. He asked me, what are these spices for? How does it enhance the vegetable? I, as a cook for so many years, probably would have not thought in so much of depth. So while I was helping him cook, I had to think why the spice is used, what is the purpose, and how will it create a difference either in me when I'm going to eat the food, or in enhancing the cooking process, or probably adding taste to the vegetable that was being cooked. So I believe that this is what it is. When the same subject you teach someone else, it definitely deepens your understanding, which probably you didn't have that set of questions, but because you're teaching that to someone else, there are new set of questions, and you enhance and deepen your knowledge. So I believe the mentor also grows much more. His learning curve deepens when he starts coaching someone else or mentor another person.
Now, this is for all those individuals and all those achievers. We are all a group of achievers here who are aspiring for senior management role. Okay, I consistently advocate the proactive volunteering of oneself as a mentor. After one go, it's important that you on your own go there and say, you know what, I want to mentor someone, whether within the confines of their current organization or on online platforms. There are a lot of online platforms that we have gone the voluntary, like let it be LinkedIn or many other platforms where we have really volunteered ourselves to mentor people. Okay, whether or sharing knowledge and experiences not only contributes to the growth of the mentee, but also helps the mentor to enhance his own growth. Okay, it's a very important aspect. It makes you more reaching to a state of expertise. It makes, like, for example, I was not reading so many books before I started coaching or professionally started mentoring people. But of late now, it has been, both of us happen 2 hours every single day. We are reading. And I think by and large, somewhere on 125, 150 books we are able to read every year. The only reason we are able to gain so much of knowledge and wisdom because there's so many diverse people and it's so dynamic out there that we need to learn. So teaching others becomes a dynamic avenue for expanding my own horizon, your one's horizon, fostering a comprehensive understanding of the subject of the field, because we have clients from all different fields. But to able to coach them, there is a certain part of it which we go detail and we understand automobile, IT,
project
management, and there's so many different roles and businessmen that we are coaching. I believe that your learning process becomes much more profound when you're teaching others.
On the other hand, as a mentee, success hinges on a commitment to openness and honesty in communication.
Yes.
So like Dheeraj mentioned, we both have been mentees also. So the very first thing which is required is really being very honest and transparent with your mentor. If you are pretending there, then only God can help you. You have to go there, be transparent, share your fears, share your worries, your concern, something which you have done, probably you never acknowledge it, just share it. Before you decide to share all of this, be very sure that there's a right mentor. But once you made him your mentor, then keep it open and honest.
Yes. Now, being receptive is very, very important to constructive feedback. If you are not going to be open, like most of the time, we go with a very closed mindset. Okay, I know everything, but I still am asking, what do I do? Like, I know few people, they'll ask me the question, okay, and they'll only answer, but I think I can do this, and I just keep quiet. I said, okay, good, you know the answer. Okay, so what if you're not open? So being very, very open to the idea of constructive feedback, undertaking sincere action. So once you're told, you should. Like, that's one thing I'm really proud. I'm a much better, probably, mentee than a mentor, because whatever being told to be my mentor, I do it. Okay, and so harmonizing with the mentor is very, very important. It's a very integrate component for having a meaningful, fruitful mentor-mentee relationship.
So it is through this shared commitment that a mentor and mentee dynamically blossom into a mutually fulfilling and successful partnership, where the seeds of potential are nurtured into tangible achievements. All of you, including both of us, each one of us has immense potential. But you know what? Because of our limiting beliefs, because of our circumstances, because of people around us, because of situation, blah, 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 n number of reasons, we are not able to tap that potential. And the only way that can be done is by having a mentor in life, because this mentor is going to look at you. He's going to believe in your potential. He's going to teach you how to tap that innate potential. So whatever stage of career you are in, don't stop looking for mentors to lead you to further heights, and simultaneously also volunteer to guide and raise the next generation.
Absolutely. And nobody better can ask to tell this, because we've got a professional mentor, we've got a spiritual mentor, we've got a health mentor, and we also recently started learning singing. So we also have a singing mentor. So both of us so strongly believe in having a mentor. And also both of us know what does mean to be a great mentee, because there are 4 people who are mentoring us. And that is why we have grown. So same way for all of you out there, please find out. You might have someone in your family, you never know. You might somebody in your friend circle. You might have somebody in your work front. Or if not anything, please hire someone, because that's a must. So
mentorship is a very important process in life, and you have to play both the roles.
Yes.
Of being a mentor and being a mentee. Otherwise, life is incomplete and you will not be able to tap your fullest potential. You will not be able to really explore life to the fullest possible avenues if you don't follow this process. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, in whatever stage of life, choose to be a mentor, volunteer yourself, go out there and teach someone. And also don't hesitate, don't feel embarrassed. Reach out to people for help, so that you can learn and grow beyond
So
yourself.
before we end, thank you so much for all the participants who are